so I've traced my sketch onto my template paper, and then I've cut out my template for the front and back piece. So now I'm going to label it, and that way I can use it to cut out my clay. Okay, so I want to label this the front and back piece because we'll be using it for the front and back of our house. And then I also want to label the bottom. So you don't need to cut out a base because I already have 4" by 4" bases that you can all use. But now you need to figure out what to do with the sides. So you might have already drawn your sketch and you don't really know how to visualize how to cut out the sides. They will be rectangles. So no matter what your design, if you have a square base, your sides are going to be rectangles that you bend around the front and back piece. So we're going to be starting with the front and back piece. We'll cut it out first, and then we're going to bend our template paper around that so we know how tall to make it. So I'm kind of squeezing the paper so that it fits into that seam, and with my pencil I'm going to draw where it ends. And I don't want to take it all the way up to the top because this is actually where I'm going to lay on the roof, but instead I'm going to take it to the side. So as you can see, I'm just making it slightly taller than where the actual side of it ends. Okay, so the same thing on this side. I will fold it. And since these are animated, it might not be the same on both sides, so we do have to label right and left just in case one is taller or shorter than the other. Okay, and I will mark this one where it ends. Alright, so now I have an idea of how tall they need to be, and I can just measure the bottom, making sure that it is 4 inches. This one's just about 4 inches, but the paper's a little skewed. Okay, so then I will cut out this to be my left side, and I will label it. Okay, and I'll cut it out, and then same thing on this side. I'll measure it, making sure it's 4 inches at the bottom, which this one already is, and this looks pretty even on the side, so then I can just cut off this top piece, and then this is my right side. So now I have all my templates and I am ready to get clay.